Hello Professor, welcome to our final assignment presentation for data visualization. We are a team of 4 people who worked on this assignment. Myself, Himanshu, Meet, Sarthak and Arman. Our topic for this presentation is cryptocurrency. Cryptocurrency is a digital or virtual money secured by cryptographic algorithms. Cryptocurrency are decentralized blockchain-based networks, and one aspect of cryptocurrency is that they don't come from any central or regulated authorities like any government. Today, we are going to analyze few top cryptocurrency in the market and see the ups and downs from 2019 to 2020-21. We will try to find if the global pandemic had any impact on the cryptocurrency market or not. Now I will show you the dataset we have selected from Yahoo Finance. As you can see here, in this dataset we have selected few top currencies, and we have a name column in the dataset, the monthly date, volume of each currency, and high and low of the value of currency that reached on that particular month. Here, I have analyzed the biggest cryptocurrency in the market right now, that is Bitcoin. Bitcoin came out first in 2009 January, and it is extremely popular right now. As you can see here, I have analyzed the data for Bitcoin from October 2019 to August 2021. It started from the value of Bitcoin started from $12,000 Canadian dollars, and it was slowly increasing till September 2020. However, the value of cryptocurrency dramatically increased from September 2020 to March 2021. The highest the value of Bitcoin reached was approx 74,000 Canadian dollars in March 2021. However, it the value get little decreased by 3,000, and it reached approx 71,000 in April 2021. It then suddenly decreased from 70,000 to 45,000 in May 2021, and reached the lowest point in 1 year, in almost 1 year, that is 43,400 in June 2021. And then after June 2021, the currency value is increasing exponentially, and in August 2021, that is current month, the value of currency right now is around 59,000, and it is still increasing. Now Arman will take over and analyze few other cryptocurrencies. Thank you.
Thank you, Himanshu. Hi, myself Arman Kerosinwala, and from here on I will take forward. So I will explain the Dogecoin and the Litecoin. So the Dogecoin was started as a meme, has now become an actual cryptocurrency, and it is the most widely used cryptocurrency statement for Dogecoin. It originated in the year 2013 when the cryptocurrency industry rose, and this was nothing more than a meme coin. Although the Dogecoin price is highly unpredictable, it does have certain advantages. It enables the day traders in cryptocurrency to compensate for the volatility and take advantage of the dramatic value shifts of Dogecoin. Furthermore, while the cryptocurrency might have started as a joke, it surely isn't the same anymore. In May 2021, with a market capitalization of $78 billion, this was the fourth biggest cryptocurrency in the world. It dropped to a sixth place after Bitcoin, Ethereum, Tether, and Binance Coin. So here you can see the graph analysis of the Dogecoin. So the trend of the Dogecoin over the past 2 years may have seen in the graph we have here. Its value have recently risen tremendously with the growth of 10,000% in the last 2 years. It is one of the biggest circulated cryptocurrency on the market with a supply of more than 130 billion Dogecoins. With the Dogecoin hitting 89 cents in the May 2021, it reached to a maximum height of 89 cents, and it is the world's largest rising cryptocurrency. According to the recent long-term forecast, the Dogecoin price will hit $1 by the end of 2021. So now let's go to the Litecoin. So the Litecoin was first introduced in the year 2011. So Litecoin is a decentralized currency that is free of censorship and accessible to anyone. Send low-cost, private, secure, borderless payment to anybody at any time and from any location. The Litecoin blockchain is the world's largest script-based network with 100% uptime since 2011, protecting and tracing billions of dollars of value. Only 84 million Litecoins will ever be generated, which is 3 times of the total Bitcoin supply. In addition, Litecoin generates new block every 2.5 minutes, which is 4 times quicker than the Bitcoin. Here is the graph analysis of the Litecoin. So currently there are 66 million Litecoins in circulation. Litecoin's lowest value in 2019 was below $50. It was below $50. But it subsequently began to rise in the year 2019 and hasn't gone below since that. Litecoin, like all other currencies, skyrocketed to a staggering value of over 500 in the 2021. In the May 2021, it is projected that the Litecoin will surpass the $1,000 mark in the year 2022 and increase much more further in the coming years. And over to you, Meet. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Arman. The last two currencies that we will be discussing in this presentation are Ethereum and Ethereum Classic. The Ethereum Classic protocol is mostly a clone of the original protocol Ethereum. Both of these are intelligent contract platforms that enable users to create decentralized applications, also referred to as dApps, on their own distinct blockchains. These applications would be similar from a functional perspective. Both these coins were originally launched in 2015. However, by 2020, Ethereum Classic got a stable release, something that Ethereum received a year after. Let's take a look at the average prices of both of these coins over the last 2 years. Both coins have 117 million each on the market in circulation. Following the steady release of the prices of Ethereum, which rose to $3,000 at the start of 2021, it continued to rise to more than $5,000 by May 2021. On the other hand, Ethereum Classic increased to $200, which is a 200% gain from 2019 to May 2021. As you can see, in May 2021, the price was gone up above 215. At the same time, the lowest price recorded in that month was as low as $45. Both these coins are projected to grow dramatically by the end of this year. Next is the comparison of volumes by currency value of all these 5 cryptocurrencies that we've discussed in this presentation so far. Here is a heat map which depicts the monetary value of 5 coins. Bitcoin drives the currency volume because it is the highest price and is now in high circulation on the market. As you can clearly see, the volume of the currency value by volume of Bitcoins is roughly around $2,879 billion. Although over time the values of these coins have gone down drastically in the last few months, as Himanshu had shown in the previous slides, which is why the currency volume has gone down as well. Ethereum, the second largest, has a significant market volume as well. In the same tenure as Bitcoin, you can see that the Ethereum volume is also quite high. In fact, it is the second highest amongst all these 5 coins. If you look at the fact, Dogecoin exceeds the Ethereum Classic and Litecoin volumes in April and May 2021, which is very recent, despite the fact that it has the lowest value of all of these currencies. The value of Dogecoin is not even $1. Still, it is exceeding the volume in April and May than Ethereum Classic as well as Litecoin. This is due to Dogecoin's largest circulating supply and no market cap, which allows users to hold millions of Dogecoins. The rest will be explained by Sarthak.
Thank you so much, Meet, for explaining the volume by currency value. Hi, Ila. I'll be moving forward with the presentation and I'll be explaining why did the crypto market crash. But before explaining that, we need to know that why is this cryptocurrency market so volatile? So cryptocurrency market is still emerging and we know that people are still investing and they are like getting to know what the market is. They are new to this market. So despite all of this attention and everything, market is still like not so much physical like the currencies that we have, even gold, silver, and everything like that. So this means even smaller forces can affect the market. Like suppose if there is a very big investor and he influences some people, he tells some people, okay, today probably the Bitcoin will be falling down to a value of 30,000 or maybe 20,000. People will start dumping the coin, people will start releasing their own investments and everything. So that is why the market crashes, and maybe he can influence any investor or any big person can tweet about this and mention that probably they will do this and that and probably this will go up, and these are very influential things and this can affect the market a lot, and being it a digital currency it will affect the market a lot. So this particular market, it it thrives on speculation. Investors bet on it that probably this everything is rising and everything is falling, and people start buying and selling things. So let's take an example like Bitcoin and Ether. They are purely digital assets and they have no backing of any physical commodity or currency. No government is backing it. No one has a particular backend for that. So this means that their prices are entirely by the laws of supply and demand. They depend on the supply and demand of the trader that they are coming from. So in absence of any other stabilizing factor like government and any reason, there is meant to be a fluctuation in the demand and supply. So that is why this market is so volatile. So here is a graph showing the price comparison of Bitcoin, Dogecoin, Ethereum Classic, Ethereum, and Litecoin as well. So we have specifically shown the 2021 price projections, and you can see that there was this May, and we have mentioned in our every story that you might have seen earlier that in May there was an all-time high for every particular coin. May was considered the season of cryptocurrencies till now because no cryptocurrency has gone this high up till now. And May was the period when people started buying like anything. They bought so much of things. So that is why the prices rose. There were so many Bitcoin circulating in the market. You might have seen in the volume by currency value that in May they were the most. And in July, the market crashed. Some of the factors we'd like to discuss was like Tesla not accepting Bitcoin anymore, saying that they take up a lot of energy and everything. So when they didn't accept any Bitcoins and everything, so people started dumping them, so the price fell. And then China also banning these digital cryptocurrencies as legal tender, and they didn't want these cryptocurrencies to be set up in their own country. So China is a very big market, so that is why the market crashed, and we saw a crash over there. So a question that was asked by you was that did the market crash in pandemic? So I would like to say no, the market didn't crash in pandemic. You might have seen our earlier graphs and you might have seen that these graphs were all going up. Even we can see that in December 2009, after December 2009, all the markets rose to a peak high after that. I mean, the Bitcoin was 18,000 at that time, and today it is beyond 50,000. So you know that the pandemic has not affected this at all. I mean, I would say in a positive manner, but not in a negative manner at all. Yeah. So this is our citation page, and we have taken these sources for our data set for our currency logos, Bitcoin, Litecoin, Dogecoin, and we have taken these particular websites for our, just getting to know the coins, giving an overview of the coins and market crash. We have used this particular article telling about the market crash. So that is all about the cryptocurrency presentation. Thank you so much.